Oops! So I'm here again to show you an activity that we could do for practicing our scissor skills. Yes, we need to practice our scissor skills. Why is it important? Not only does this help us with our fine motor skills, it also helps our children with their hand-to-eye coordination and bilateral coordination. So what is bilateral coordination? It just means being able to do two different things at the same time. I will show you because when you cut, your right hand does something else. It goes open, you know, it is working to open and shut the scissors to cut, while the left hand holds the paper still, or guides it so that we know to where we want to cut. So it, you know, like I'll show you. So while the right hand is working the scissors, doing a totally different kind of motion, the left hand is, you know, doing something else. And that's very important for our children, especially at this age, because their brains are just growing. At this age, their brain cells are growing at the fastest rate. So it's very important that we practice bilateral coordination, so that we know that the right brain is, you know, connecting with the left brain, and they're just communicating very well. It will help them. You know, other activities that would help develop this would be biking or running or dancing. Crawling is just any movement that would allow them to cross the middle line. This is the middle line. So, you know, when they try to get some food and put it in their mouth, get some drink to drink and put it in their mouth, crossing the middle line. It's very good for their brain development. But today we're going to do scissor skills. So sometimes it's not really fun to be doing, you know, for some kids they like scissors, but some kids, they're, you know, it takes a lot of motivation for them to even try it. So I thought we'd make it fun. I thought of some options that we could do to be able to do this activity called paper hair cutting activity. So first one is I got the middle part of the toilet paper, the cardboard, the one inside. So I'm sure you have these at home. I am not very sure if you still have googly eyes, but the googly eyes and this color paper, it came with a home learning resource kit that we sent you, and I know it's probably all gone because I know that children are very creative and very active, but that's why I thought of other options that we could use. So this is just one option. So I thought I'd put googly eyes and draw a face to make it fun, and then I took one piece of color paper. I chose the green one. I wrapped it around and I glued it on the top of the toilet paper roll, and now we can cut. So I actually already tested it. So they're just gonna hold, your child will hold this little creature as they try to snip. So this is a bit of a challenge. Try to balance it, and you can even put it on the table, and while it's on the table you can start snipping. It's just, you know, or if they need more support, they can lay it flat on the table and snip the hair. There you go. Another option that I thought of, if you don't have these materials, don't have a toilet paper cardboard, you can use an ordinary cardboard. So this is just from a cake box. You can use a cereal box. You can use any cardboard. I put a face. Again, you don't have to use googly eyes. You could just get a marker and draw the eyes if you don't have the googly eyes. And again, I used colored paper, cut it lengthwise, and then glued it on the top of the cardboard. Now, if you don't have any colored paper, a brochure, an old brochure that you don't need anymore, it would do, or a page from an old newspaper or any scrap paper. So all you do is you hold it and then you start snipping. There you go. Fun. Another option is I like to collect. This was a brown paper bag from a shop, and I just cut it up. I cut the top part, and I cut a little square, and I just drew a face on it, and I started cutting. Actually, we can do this one. I'll show you. We can do this part. So there you go. We'll just cut a square. And now we can draw. We can draw a face. So just get a marker and draw a face. You go. So now we have face, and now we're going to make the hair. So we're just gonna cut bits of it to make hair, and then now your child can give her a haircut. So just snip this way. It'll make it a lot easier for them when you already pre-cut it into strips. So, there you go. Fun. So those are all the options that I thought of, you know, just in case you don't have all the materials that I put in your seesaw. So like I made 1, 2, and 3 options. If you think of another way to do it, please share with us. Send us a video or a picture, so we can, you know, we could also try your idea of how to do our paper haircuts. And if you enjoyed doing this activity with your children, please send us a video, send us a photo. And for later, for Zoom time later, if you could please make an extra one, bring it to our Zoom time, so we could all give our little paper dolls a haircut together, and that would be fun. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this activity. Bye.